Have you ever pondered the peculiar question of what it takes to fail a language exam? It might seem odd wanting to know the path to failure rather than success. However, understanding the pitfalls can help us avoid them and in the process, guide us towards success. Firstly, one of the most common mistakes that lead to failure is the lack of preparation. Many think that being a native speaker or having some familiarity with a language is enough to ace an exam. But that's far from the truth. Language exams often test more than just vocabulary or grammar. They test understanding, application, and interpretation. So without ample preparation, failure is almost guaranteed. Secondly, ignoring the exam format is another surefire way to fail a language exam. Each exam has its unique structure and demands. Some focus heavily on writing, others on speaking or listening comprehension. By disregarding the exam format, one is essentially walking into a battlefield blindfolded. Thirdly, not practicing is as good as asking to fail. Practice makes perfect, as the old adage goes. Without practice, one cannot expect to become proficient in a language. It's like expecting to play Mozart without ever touching a piano. Moving on, relying solely on translation can also be a deadly pitfall. Translating word for word from your mother tongue to another language often leads to incorrect sentence structure and awkward phrasing. This not only reveals your lack of understanding, but also costs you valuable marks. Lastly, neglecting to revise and proofread answers is a sure-shot way to failure. Even the most proficient language users make mistakes. Without revision, these errors, however small, can accumulate and lead to a significant loss of marks. In summary, if you're looking to fail a language exam, here's your recipe. Don't prepare. Ignore the exam format. Avoid practicing. Rely on translation. And never revise or proofread your answers. But remember, these are the exact missteps to avoid if you aim for success instead. Understanding these common mistakes can be the key to acing your next language exam, turning failure into triumph. After all, knowing what not to do is sometimes just as important as knowing what to do. So the next time you find yourself facing a language exam, remember these points and use them to your advantage. Good luck with your language